Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. I'm Cinderellimouse and today we're looking at the Party Essentials kit, courtesy of the EA Creator Network who provided me with a code for this kit, and I thought where better to look at a party themed pack than the prom in high school years. So I've loaded up Copperdale, I've loaded up the auditorium lot, and I have it on the formal dance kind of version of this lot. It comes with like 4 different versions and this is kind of the prom version. So I thought maybe we'd update the prom and kind of like see what the new pack entails. Words are really hard, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and enable the Party Essentials. I've not looked at anything yet. This is my first look at the new items, so I'm going to be as excited as you guys are, hopefully. And no results are found. Okay, hang on. So nothing, that's a bit weird because I would have thought a Party Essentials kit, they would have tagged a few things for the prom, so it's weird that they didn't do that. So first impression is like a question mark, but let's go to show all and here we go. So what do we have? A partyscape dining table. It's easy to get carried away with all the excitement of having a party, but don't forget about your tables. Okay, I have remembered the table. Maybe we want to put one up here for like awards and things. That is cute. I like the style of it. It's got like a little bit of like a mid-century circa 70s look to it. I quite like the shape and the colour of the wood there at the bottom, and it comes in a ton of different colours. I like the wood textures on this. Yeah, okay, that is definitely a usable item. I quite like the black with the black curtains there of the prom, so maybe I'll just get like 2 of those, and I'm not going to use, I've learned better than to use the eyedropper tool because that's going to make my filters reset, which is really annoying. So that works. Okay, pleasantly surprised by that. The centerpiece food pedestal. Create a bold, stylish and on-point presentation with this food. I mean, it's a very basic looking round. What is it? It's tiny. I thought it was going to be like one of these. It's like a tiny little thing. Okay, so you put food on that apparently. Let's get rid of some of these centerpiece flowers on something because there's a few too many flowers there, I feel. And we'll get rid of that. And then let's put it on there. Okay, so you have that and then you put food on it. I see what I'm picking up what you're putting down here, EA. Let's put these, what's this? Sweet buns on it. Okay, cute. It looked like really cute with like a cake on it. You know, if you were doing like a bakery, you could put like wedding cakes on that pedestal. Like I see what they're saying here. I do feel like they've oversold it slightly in the description. Include introducing the centerpiece of the party's snack lineup. The centerpiece food pedestal is a striking way to display your cake, desserts, or other tasty snacks you may want to show off. Okay, yeah, okay. I like it. Fair enough. We'll accept the offering. What's this thing here? The minimalist dance floor. This minimalist, invisible dance floor may not be the flashiest of party tricks, but it will certainly impress. Okay, right. Reality check time. Truth speaking time here. I was not excited for this kit at all. I was looking at this kit and I was thinking, oh, I was like, why did they do that? Because I don't feel like we really needed it. We do have things like High School Years, which gives us a lot of kind of party themed content. We've got things like Spooky Day, My Wedding Stories that comes with a lot of event themed items. I was like, do we really need a party kit? Especially when you look at like the old stuff packs like Luxury Party, which I actually really like Luxury Party, but I know that a lot of people are like meh about it, and I'm like, was this really the kit that we needed in our lives? But I actually do like the style of that table. The little food stand, like the little cake stand, I would use that in my bakeries. And an invisible dance floor is actually a really fun idea. So do you know what, if you've got like the wallflowers, you know, like some of the kids at high school, they want to be like up front and center, like right in the middle of like what's going on. And then like some kids, like they just kind of want to hang back like in the corner and like dance, you know, away from the crowd. Like maybe even like you could have some kids who are like outside dancing, like out the back of the auditorium dancing, like doing their own thing out there. Maybe you might have like 2 kids that sneak out the back for like a little slow dance. It's not entirely invisible. It has these kind of like tape lines. Maybe those disappear in live mode, actually. I don't know, because I can't go into live mode right now. I can go into tab mode. Maybe they disappear in live mode. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. It's not like true invisible. But I don't know. I like it. That's a good idea, actually. I'm picking up what they're putting down with that. What's this? A bar? Chic and chill home bar. What's the use of bar if it doesn't add style to your space? I do actually like the style of this. I like how simple it looks. I like the colors are a bit funny because of the lighting of the prom, but like I like, oh my god, like this style, this kind of like mid-century oh, what would you even call it? Is it Bauhaus? It's not Bauhaus, is it? What would you call it? This kind of like late mid-century, kind of like 70s, kind of Anchorman style furnishings. I really, really actually do like it. I like that there's like a little lockbox in there as well, like a little money box. That's cute. I like, you know, if you were like a bartender at a festival or something, you'd have like your little cash box. I actually really like the style of that. Like from this angle, why can't I speak? From this angle, I like how like 70s it looks and kind of, you know, dated it looks, but also kind of like a modern resurgence or revival of it. And then from this angle, not from that angle where it like drops down into the thing, but from this angle, it's like so simple and sleek looking. I feel like I could use that in so many different places. Like I could have like a bar in a park where like the wood is built into like a little like booth like that. Just I like it. I actually do you know what, I'm pleasantly surprised, and I was ready to be hypercritical of this pack. I was ready to like be like, why did we need this? Who asked for this? Like, why do we even care? I was going to be a bitch with this pack, but actually I'm like, yeah, I like it. Okay, good job, Sims team. If it was anything like my high school prom, like there was actually like a bar, I think. I could be wrong. I feel like there was a bar by the side of the dance floor and we were all like, no, we can't get drinks. And then I think they served us drinks. It was a long time ago. I don't remember. And I was very drunk, actually. I took my own beer. Party on, like, teenagers don't drink. It's really bad for you. You don't want to end up like me. Like, I can barely speak at this age in my life. Like, treat your brains nicely and don't get into the whole alcohol thing. It's not good for you. This is a cool poster. I love how retro it is. I love the little cassette. I love, like, the little boom box. Like, I think, you know what, if you wanted to play generationally, and like these ones as well, these go, sorry, two thoughts at once, these go really well with like the high school years decorations. It's a shame that I can't make it go any lower. Maybe I could, I don't know. Like, I don't know, it goes, like, it matches it matches the theme, which is why I had that weird theory of like, I don't want to start rumors that have no kind of I don't want to start rumors when I've got no evidence for the rumors, but I have a theory and I'm gonna keep that theory to myself. But yeah, it does go, it matches, it's cute. I like that it coordinates. I like that it gives me extra stuff that I can use alongside the stuff that I already have. That is pretty cool to me. And I can't remember the other thing that I was gonna say, so I'm gonna move swiftly on. Party on, Wayne, party on, Garth. It's time to celebrate, whether it's your birthday or another special occasion. Help celebrate with this decorative poster. I was gonna say, oh yeah, so like if you were playing generationally, say that you were playing with one household throughout time, if you really like playing with families, like you could start off in like, I don't know, like the 50s or something, and have like ice cream parlors and I don't know, car washes. We don't have cars. Like, you know, drive-in, we don't have cars. But you could start off with things that are like really 50s in aesthetic, and then, you know, move on to like the 60s and the 70s, and you could play in those kind of like decades generation style. And I think that would be a really, really cool way to play. I really like playing kind of like historical games. So anything where it's like they give us more, I think clothing especially, I think we've got a lot of like mid-century furniture now, but I feel like we don't have very much kind of like retro clothing. So it'd be really cool to get more retro clothing alongside more retro items. So for those of us who do like to play historically, like I would go mad for like a 1940s style kind of cast pack. Like I would be all over it. I'd be like, give me my murder mystery theme. Right, the party board. Make your guest entrance a memorable one with the party board. Like, there's so much hype with the descriptions here of this pack. Let's put the walls back up because I feel like this needs to be outside, right? It needs to be like out here to be like, here's the prom. This is where the prom is. It's cute. We've got a lot of notice boards in the game, but I do feel like this one has a different vibe. Oh my god, I love it. That'd be so cool. So I've got a record store. Some of you may have seen it. I think I shared it when I did For Rent. Like Eliza lives in that building now, and it's got like a record store underneath, like an underground kind of record pirate radio station thing going on, and like I love the vibe of that. I would use that for that. That's actually okay. I really like this. I wasn't ready. I wasn't expecting to like this pack. I thought I was gonna hate it. That's really cute for like if you had like a garden store, like if you had like a retail venue for like flower arranging, that would be adorable for that. Like I really like that one. That's so cool. And then yeah, okay, that's like a cute little, I don't know, like a play center at the beach vibe. I don't know what that is. Okay, okay, fair enough. Good work, Sims team. I'll admit that I like this when I wasn't expecting to like it. I was ready to kind of rip this pack to shreds, and now I'm here like, oh, actually, I kind of do like it. Okay, cool to get some ceiling stuff, especially now that we've got tileable ceilings. I wish that we had like a stars version of it, like, you know, like to match this, like the colours match, but I wish it had like little stars on it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being too picky again. Maybe I just want the world and his cousin or her cousin, and I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, here we go. About last night confetti. It's noon the next day. The house is a mess with colourful confetti. It makes you remember how much fun last night was, and suddenly you don't care about the cleanup that you have ahead of you. Okay, that's cute. This is cute. I like this. This is really cute. Okay, all right. The stupid pack has won me over. Do you have different shapes, or are they all quite square looking? I think it'd be nice to have like different like layouts, you know, like a more circular one. No, but you get like little hearts, little stars, some more squares, little circle ones. All right, fair enough. That's pretty cute. I like that. That is quite adorable, actually. I feel like we need some up here. I feel like somebody became prom queen and like somebody used confetti. Like, there we go. Like, we'll put it like that. Cute, adorable. I like it. Balloon bouquet, so more balloons. Again, maybe I didn't feel like we needed this, but they're here, so yay. I don't really actually, that's not my favourite item. The balloons look a little bit square, but that's how balloons look in this game, so a little bit deformed. Okay. Again, it does feel a little bit like, I mean, it coordinates well with this pack, but it feels like maybe it should have been part of this pack. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what I'm trying to say with that. Okay, next up, we have the festive party streamers. Okay, I probably will never use those, but fine, they're there. What's this? Simstagram worthy stereoscopic drape. Recently, oh gosh, everything's going a bit wrong. So it says, recently, pixel eye imagery has sought to gain ground. Sadly, the desire to find new ground has been their downfall. Stepping away from both the concave and convex auto-stereogram approaches has resulted in less than ideal outcomes. Though the pixels are still quite enticing, they fail to produce any hidden image. Oh, it's like a magic eye print. I love magic eye prints. Okay, so you get some tiles. These might be nice for bathrooms, like bathroom walls. I don't really like the colour combinations. I guess it's fun for like a statement wall. Maybe if you were like in either high school years or get famous, you can be kind of like a YouTube streamer. So maybe this would be a cute little background if you were doing like YouTube streaming. Maybe I'll get more use of it than I'm expecting, but it could have just been a wallpaper. And I don't really like the colours, so not my favourite item. LED party strip, the perfect way to get a party started or keep it going longer. Okay, okay. That's like weird lighting. Is it lighting? It feels like it's lighting. I kind of like that. I'm not sure where I'd use it exactly. interesting. That I feel like I need to play around more with that one. Simstagram worthy neon sign. Now I do like neon signs. I really like the one that we got with Moschino stuff, and that is actually quite cute. That is really cute actually, because it has like the little like crown, so that's kind of perfect for like prom queen, prom king. I quite like that one. That's adorable. I wonder if we can change the colours on that. I'm gonna have to try some of these items with a sim on the lot, I think. That's really cool. Again, I would use that for like a retro record shop. Really, really cute. Cow plant, freezer bunny. Yeah, these are cute designs. I like these. I like these a lot. Yeah, adorable. More ribbons. Okay, yeah, sure. I mean, if you're really into decorating for parties, then this is like cool stuff. I'm a bit lazy. I can't always be bothered decorating for parties, but if that's your thing, can you put those over doors? Can they be like little beaded, like a little beaded door thing? Oh, that's not the right one. That one. I mean, I guess you could put them on with Moo. It reminds me of like beaded walls. Beaded doors. Okay, party starter balloon pile. Cute. Fair enough, that is what it is. Again, I wouldn't say that this was my type of pack. Like, this isn't something that I was initially excited for. I don't do a lot of decorating for parties normally. I feel like we've got a lot of this kind of stuff already, so it's okay. I kind of like I feel like the lights are going to make the balloons pop, but you know, the heat from the light is going to make the balloons either shrivel or pop, but it feels like a health and safety hazard. Yeah, cups and straws station. Keeping cup, straws and napkins together makes for a tidy up party. Okay, fair enough. I mean, that would be quite cute, like for a little beach lot, I feel, you know, like a little like lemonade stand at the beach. It's okay. Snack clutter for party people. I mean, that looks a little bit pasted on. It doesn't look like it's got any depth to it. Do you see what I mean? It looks a little bit like a sticker rather than a container that actually has items in it. It looks a bit one-dimensional or two-dimensional. Not my favourite item. It's a bit hit and miss for me personally, this pack. The party light, if you're throwing a party, add some elegant lighting effects. I mean, that's cool. It's nice to have some more kind of like party lights, so I'll probably use that item a little bit. And then this one as well, party starter fog machine. Now that's exciting to have a fog machine. I feel like this would be fun if you were like a freelancer DJ, you know, we'd like get together with the portable DJ booth. If you were, I don't know if these are portable, but it'd be cool if they were. Like you could have like your little DJ booth and your little fog machine. That would be cute. Party starter colorific gobo. Light up the dance floor like. Now I'm sad because when I saw this, when I first saw an image of this, the shape of it made me think it was a vintage microphone. You know, like the old style kind of like 1920s, 1930s, 1940s kind of vintage microphones, like the metal ones, and I would have really been excited for that. But it's another light, which is okay. I do actually like the style of this light. I'll probably use this a lot alongside like you know, photography stuff like Moschino and Get Together, like the photography studio. That'd be a really good light for that, but it's okay. Luminous lighticles. These are cute. Okay, I do like these a lot. These are really, really cute. Like, look at the lights that are already there. Those lights are kind of boring. Like, these are much cuter. These are really sweet, actually. I like the idea of kind of like bunching them up and having like lots of them. Probably with move objects on to get kind of like really get the effect. But yeah, I like those. They're adorable. That's kind of like romantic lighting. Like, I'm not showing it off very well. You know, an outdoor restaurant with an awning I like all these little lights hanging down. That could actually be really pretty, especially if you can like size them down and make them quite tiny, like little fairy lights. I think that could be really, really pretty. I do like those. And then this is the one thing that I was excited for, the Party Starters Disco Ball. The Party Starter Disco Ball helps set the stage for a night of crazy dancing. Not normal dancing, not slow dancing, not like practice dancing, but crazy like chicken back dancing. That's what we're getting from this disco ball. I'm excited for that. I think it's a cool addition. I think, you know, is it really a disco? Is it really a party if you don't have a disco ball? I don't think so. So I actually really do appreciate that we got a disco ball. I think it does have lights as well. I think it does have a lighting effect, so we'll check that out in a minute. Fiber optic garland. Don't be afraid to get a little glowy because of this fiber optic garland. How does that work? Oh, it goes up on the wall. That's cute. That's going to be cute again for like teenagers' bedrooms, like little kind of like VTuber bedrooms. Like, I like those. They're cool. The Curved TV by Screenshaw. So it's nice to get new TVs. That's actually a very modern looking TV. I like that a lot. I hope that we can change like the colour of the light on the back of it. Again, I'm going to go and, oh yeah, you can. Look at that. That's a really nice one. That's cool. I like that. And I'm happy to get some new TVs because I think a lot of the TVs that we have in the game are really old and they look a bit naff. And then that one looks really modern and new. And it's a nice size as well. So I'm excited about the TV. The TV's good. I could potentially buy the pack for the TV and this item, which is the one that I have my eye on the most, the new Faithful turntable, because I love this kind of stuff. Like it's a bit weird that we've got like it's a bit, hang on, I can't put it down anywhere. It's a bit weird that we've got like the graphics for, you know, cassettes and like boom boxes, and then we've got a turntable because it's like a different kind of decade of music, right? We had like records and turntables in like, you know, what would you say, like 50s, 60s, 70s, and then kind of like cassettes and boomboxes were like the 80s, and then CDs and Walkmans were kind of like more 90s, 2000s. So like, and then like iPods. So it feels like each decade has its own type of music device, and so it's a bit weird to have like 70s mixed with 80s, which again is why I'm a bit like, what is the theme of this? It's a bit confusing, but I do actually really, really like that. I hope it actually works as a music and like a stereo. You hear that crackle, that hiss? That's the sound of a genuine article. New Faithful produces only the highest fidelity, original quality and lossless analog music for your listening pleasure. It even has the space to show off your painstakingly assembled record collection, just so everyone in the room knows how important music is to you. Good music, that is. I really like that. I'm happy to have this. This is definitely one of my favourite items. Again, because I like kind of retro or vintage pieces, and I think it's really cool to have like the Walkman stereo thing. But having said that, what do we actually have in the game? Electronics, audio. Let me get off Party Essentials. So we got this with one of the other kits, like vintage record player. I really, really love this. This is so beautiful. This one does look a little bit older, I think, than this one. I would have loved to have got that record player as a separate standalone object, and maybe the actual the stand as a table. So if this was like a side table or a coffee table, and then the record player was a separate kind of item like this, that would have been ideal for me, because I just think, you know, it's nice to have, it'd be nice to be able to place that separately. So that is one slight criticism, but I do like the object itself. I think it's really cool looking. So yeah, overall I do like it. I like, you know, some of the more vintage theme pieces. I like the kind of retro kind of cassette designs on some of the items. It's cool. The TV's really good. So I'm pleasantly surprised, because I was ready to be a lot more critical of this kit than you know, when I first saw it, when I started the video. Things like this, I just don't really need them. I think we've got a lot of decorations already in, like, sorry, that's the TV. I think we've got a lot of decorations already in kind of like previous packs, like High School Years and My Wedding Stories. So I didn't feel like I needed any more balloons or ribbons or streamers, for example. But I really like the lights. I do wish that it had a microphone. I think that would have been cool. I do like this piece. I like the TV. I like the bar. The little cake stand is pretty cool too. So I could take or leave some of the items. Other items I think are really nice. Yeah, pleasantly surprised, I want to say. But let's go ahead and kind of like switch to a family. So let's go to manage worlds because I want to see what I can do in live mode with some of these items. Like, can I change the color of the LED lights? Is that something that I can do? Let's jump over to, who do I want to go to? Let's go to a, it's making weird noises. Let's go to Sylvester Reed's house because he's a little bit retro. I feel like he'd have the old record player and things like that in his house. So this is one of my Sims. He's kind of like the granddad of one of my kind of main Sims. Loud noises are loud. And he has this kind of like retro style house. You may have seen me building this house, I think, when we got growing together. Yeah, he's kind of like a record producer. And that's his whole vibe. So let's just go ahead and go back to build mode for a second. We'll go and filter for the packs again. And I just want to check out what I can do with some of these items. So let's get the TV. Where do I want to put it? I mean, yes, like I love this house so much. So this house is available on my gallery if you're interested in getting it. Let's pop that there. I probably should have put my headphones in, shouldn't I? Let me just silence my game. There we go. Hopefully my audio quality isn't awful. So there we go. That TV looks pretty cool there. I like that. It does have like a modern retro inspired vibe to it, but let's see if we can get the color of that to match the decor a little bit better. Maybe the orange one, a bit too bright. Maybe that one, that works quite well. Or is there like a greeny color? That's maybe a bit too lime green. I don't know. Yeah, let's keep the orange. The orange isn't too bad. And then what else do we have? So I really like the little bar as well. Like, look, he's got this like vintage record player. But I actually think I like the new one better. So let me get rid of that and kind of add that one. That's cute. You see, I like that. That works really well. What colour though? What colour? See, I've got this kind of like really orangey coloured wood in here. I have this like lighter colour wood as well. So I guess like that one works quite well. Cool. What else did I want to check out? So I want to see if I can change the colour of some of these like LED lights. So maybe I'll just fling some of those up in the kitchen for no apparent reason. And what else as well? What does this fog emitter do? I mean, I assume it emits frogs. Imagine if it emitted frogs. I imagine it emits fog, but we'll check it out and see. Yeah, this is cool. Do you know what? I could throw some of these items around in here as well. Like, it works. I like it. It's fine. I could swap out the bar as well, but I'm too lazy. What else did I want to check? So this thing here as well. Like, can I change the colour of this, or is it just like one colour? Let's have that one. I don't know, it's slightly beach themed. Sticks out quite far, doesn't it? It's weird, I think, because it sticks out, but then the actual light itself isn't 3D. Like, you would expect the neon light to be kind of like that thick, kind of circular neon light, where it looks like a sticker on poles, which is a bit weird, but like, I feel like it should be flat against the wall rather than on the sticky out poles because it's just a sticker. Like, make it circular, make it rounded. I don't understand the logic of that one. Okay, anyway, let's go into live mode. Live mode, live mode. I call it something different every single time. Basically, I just want to annoy all of you. Right, I can't click on that. I can't change the colour of that. It's not letting me do that, which is a shame because if I show you the Moschino one, which I absolutely adore this Moschino light, and I would love to get more like neon LED kind of style lights in the game. Shine your neon light. So do you see what I mean? Like, if I put that one there, Like this one sticks out on a frame, but it is actually like rounded neon lights, where that is weird and flat. So I think that is a bit of a drawback. I think that kind of cheapens the pack for me a little bit, that they didn't go into that kind of detail, because this light is everything to me, and I would adore more versions of this light. So like this one, I can't do anything with that, but this one, the Moschino light, I can set the color and intensity. Yeah, so this light, and then like I can change the color of it. So if I made it night, I'm not making it nighttime, but you get the vibe, right? You get the gist of what I'm saying. Like, and then this one I can't do anything with. So they could have made that a bit more special than it is. The fog machine is working, and that is pretty cool. That would definitely be good for like spooky builds and stuff. You know, if you were making like a haunted house, you could like stick that in there and kind of like have that fog effect. That's really cool. And you can set the color and intensity of this, so that's awesome. That I can kind of, you can't see it very well because of the time of the day, but I've kind of made it purple there. This light, you know, I can make it kind of pinky coloured, so that's pretty cool. That's a nice effect. I'm happy to have the fog emitter thing. What else have I got going on in here? So these little LED lights, can I change the colour of these? Yes, so I can change the colour of these ones. That's good. So I could make those like green or something, or like a yellowy colour. Nice. We've got the little radio player, which is, yeah, it just works like a normal stereo, so that's pretty awesome. Just ignore the mailbox. I always forget, I always delete the mailbox when I'm kind of like start building, and I always forget to put them back in. So and yeah, and there we go, and there's the TV as well, so we can do all the normal stuff on that. We can do like our workout videos if we wanted to. Go for it, Sylvester, do your workout. He's like, no, I'm just gonna walk off. Like, but that is cool. I like, really do like the TV. Okay, so fair enough. I like, you can see like by this building itself, like I really like that kind of mid-century, like later mid-century, that kind of like 70s mid-century vibe. I think it's really cool. So I'm always happy to get more items that support that. I would love to generally get more kind of like retro furniture and vintage styles in the game. Yeah, would I have bought this kit? I probably would have skipped this kit for a while. It wouldn't have been one that I was like rushing out to buy. I wouldn't have been like, oh, I really need more party stuff in my game, because we've got so much of it with My Wedding Stories and High School Years. But having said that, and thank you again to EA for giving me the code for this pack, I am actually quite pleasantly surprised. I do actually like the style and the design and the intention of a lot of these items. Yeah, it's not a bad little kit. And I am surprised, because I was ready to really rip into it. But having said that, there are a few things where I think they could have gone a little bit further with that. That could have been slightly better designed than it is. But it's, yeah, there's some cute little items in there. And I think, you know, some of them I am probably, like this TV, I'm probably going to use quite often. Because again, if I look at some of the other TV designs, they are a little bit naff. So where am I? Electronics. Yeah, like, well, that one's huge for a start. So like the nicer designs, the more modern ones are all huge. And then we've got like these kind of like yucky base game ones, which don't look the best because they are just base game. We've got that really nice one from, what was that kit called? I can't remember the name of that kit, but that's a really nice, that's actually TV. It like looks like a picture. So yeah, it's nice to get some newer TV designs, I think, rather than kind of, you know, the old and boring ones that we've had for a while. And with the backlight as well, it does look very modern and cool. So yeah, I like that. And I'm gonna go. That's my review. It's all right. It's decent. You know, probably actually worth the £5, because yeah, I like the fog emitter. There's a few useful items in there. My review is a tentative thumbs up. Let me know what you think, guys, in the comments down below. Is this pack for you? Would you have done anything differently? Are you buying the kit, or are you kind of waiting? Let me know your thoughts and feelings on that. How do you feel about like another party themed kit or pack? Again, oh, look in here, like again, the little cute retro items. I do feel like the kits are giving us the retro stuff, and I appreciate that about them so much, because like that little cute retro TV is just adorable. So yeah, to the kits team, like more retro stuff, because I feel like, you know, we need that, especially like stuff through different decades, like because like that looks really old-fashioned. We don't have anything that looks, I mean, I guess that looks like an 80s TV. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Just, yeah, more retro stuff. I like it. Thanks, Sims team. All right, I'm going. Take care of yourselves. I will see you again soon. Bye, friends.